line?
Good. Yeah, obvious answer to that, right? Yeah, real good.
Real good. Hasn't missed a beat, I guess?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but he's doing good. You know, good to have him back.
How happy are you, I guess, with how the team, the offensive line's responded? I know they did really well in Ohio State, maybe struggled a little bit last week. Are you happy how they responded so far?
We're close to being a pretty decent line, and you know, we just, the 2 games we lost, we have to take the accountability for that, because in critical situations we weren't good. Even though we're playing pretty hard and we're doing a decent job, in critical situations we weren't good, and we have to be good. We can't have an off day. You know?
What didn't go right for you guys on that final drive from an offensive line standpoint?
Well, you know, down on the goal line, we had a couple point aims on some runs that we missed, and you got to give credit to Kansas State. They played their asses off down there, and it's frustrating as hell. It's embarrassing to not get it in from 2 yards out with the game on the line, and you know, it is what it is, and we'll address it and get it done next time.
How's Feliciano doing?
He's playing tremendously hard. He's working his butt off, and he's been surprisingly doing a good job. You know, I didn't know he was that as good as he was, and he's really helped our team.
Obviously, you moved Brandon over, Feliciano starting. You're going to have Chantrell in the mix. Do you need the same 5 guys every game for them to get into a zone, or can you keep moving guys around a little bit?
Well, we actually want to use 2 deep and get as many guys as we can get in, and there's really good competition going on at about 4 of the positions, and we're going to try and get as many guys to play as we can every game.
You think you have, what, 8, 10 guys that can play right now?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, they're tough, and they're smart, and they work hard.
You must be pretty happy with the pass protection now.
Yeah, they've been doing okay, but, you know, it's the same thing. I mean, you're pretty happy, but we throw the ball 31 times, and we broke down twice or 3 times, and then he got hit all 3 times, and they weren't sacks, but they hurt him, you know, and they affect the outcome of the game. They affect the way you're throwing the ball. On the one, when he got hit, we had a wide open streeter down the middle of the field, and you know, those things they're brutal. You look at the game, and we're playing at a pretty good grade average, but the critical mistakes we're making are just crushing us, you know. And right now we have to be just on all the time. We're closing in on that. We're going to be I think we're going to be a really good offense.
You talk about the mistakes. I know there was a couple penalties. How do you get that stuff fixed?
You just keep emphasizing it. You show it to them on film. Coach Golden does a great job of not trying to tear them down, but to build them up. You know, you got to face reality. This is what we did wrong. This is on the wrong side of the ledger. We got to get it on the right side, and that's what we're doing. We're doing and I think we're getting better. It's just not good enough right now.
Are you happy? I don't know if you answered with Brandon on the left side.
Yeah, well, you know, I was really proud of Brandon, because if you watch it on film, he took a vicious shot on his back and ankle, and he was out, and then he came back in and really played well. And because he had struggled a little bit against Ohio State, he had a pretty damn good game against Kansas State. So, you know, I was really happy that he came back, that he scrapped and was tough. And because, you know, we didn't have Chantrell, we didn't have Malcolm, we didn't have any. You know, Figs did a good job in there too. He's been doing a good job. So it is what it is.
So you're thinking about possibly keeping Brandon there, at least for the duration?
Oh yeah, well yeah. Well, right now he's going to stay there. Yep. Yep.
You got B-Watch available.
Thanks, Art.
All right, thanks.